And you can edit this, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
edit anything
Yeah,
else.
yeah,
I'll probably
please.
leave all of it in.
Okay, fair enough.
Hey guys, Jess Kayhart here with Castle Rock Realty, here with my good friend Gary.
Well, good morning, everybody.
This is Gary Rose with Castle Rock Realty, and today we're at Gary's listing.
W5880 Beach Drive. This is a property in Castle Rock Estates, very, very close to Castle Rock Lake. I actually sold this a couple of times in my long career. Obviously part of the Castle Rock Estates HOA. So there are amenities here, including a pond, picnic area, pavilion, place to play a little volleyball, horseshoes, bags, whatever it is you want to do.
And Gary lives in Castle Rock Estates, so Gary would be a neighbor, which is a good thing. What are the HOA fees? Do you remember?
They're a monstrous $100 a year.
And those are mandatory or optional?
No, those are mandatory unless they're vacant lots. They do waive them for vacant lots, but once you build, they are mandatory.
Okay.
And that just covers the liability, the treating of the pond, everything to do with the public area.
All right. Great. Well, let's go take a look at the house.
Let's do that.
Here's a look at the neighborhood. There's a house across the street, but it's set back from the road, so it doesn't feel like it's right on top of you. It's quiet. We've got a lot on either side of the property. Mature trees, and it's a mixture of the different kind of trees, which is really nice. This house is listed with Gary Rose at Castle Rock Realty. It's got a detached 2-car garage, which I love, because one thing that you always need when you have a lake home, you've got this recreation property, is storage, and you don't realize how much you need it until you don't have it. So having a 2-car garage that likely you're not going to be parking a vehicle in all the time is awesome. You can put your boat in there, ATV, UTVs. If you've got tubes that you want to take out on the water, anything at all, it's great for storage. And this house is wood siding. The only thing to remember with that is that you just have to stain it. If you keep it up, wood siding can be really fantastic and have a really neat style and look to it. You just have to make sure you maintain it. You can do it yourself. You can buy the stain or the paint from the store, or there's a lot of companies in the area that will do it themselves. This property is on a well and a septic. That's the well house right there, so inside. So inside you'll find the well pump. Typically a few spiders as well. And if you want to use the property as a year-round property, you can. You just need to make sure that you don't have any of your water lines that freeze. I've already got started on a little log pile there for you, so if you want to have some bonfires outside, you've got the wood ready. This house doesn't have central air, but they do use window air conditioning units. In the summertime, typically that's plenty, especially for a house with this kind of square footage. Don't necessarily need the forced air, central air. You can use window units and be just fine. I, full disclosure, have shown this house before and love this front entryway here. I love that they've got this car siding. I also love that there's this skylight, because I feel like it just, even on a cloudy day like today, it's pretty bright in here. So they got all these windows, and this is the perfect room, I think, for hanging out, because not every lake day is gorgeous. I mean, you can see that outside today. It's a little dreary. So if it's raining, you need a place to go when you're not out on the water. This is the perfect place to put a card table in here. I can't tell you how many times I went up to a cabin with my family and we just like played euchre sitting around a table and enjoyed our day. So I love this little room here. Just off the front door. And then you also have this nice living room with vaulted ceilings.
Freestanding wood burning stove in the corner. It does also have electric baseboard heat and wall air conditioning units, as you had mentioned, Jess.
Yep.
Being sold, basically everything you see here will stay. Furnishings,
great.
TVs, everything like that.
That's so nice, because then you can just walk in, make it your own, use it right away. I mean, that's the best part. It takes a lot to buy furniture and outfit a house.
And since UTV and ATVs are so popular today, everyone in Castle Rock Estates seems like they have a UTV or an ATV, and all the roads in here are UTV friendly. Also access to snowmobile trails and everything right from the property. You don't have to trailer your stuff if you don't want to.
Well, and I'm sure you get this question. I get a lot. Golf carts are no-go.
Well, they're not they're prohibited according to our HOA fees, our HOA restrictions, but they're around here all the time. So, we would advise if somebody tells you not to drive it, don't.
Yep.
But so far, it seems like that's been a little bit more lax now.
Yep. And a good rule of thumb is the ATV and UTV is nice because they're road legal. I think that's why golf carts aren't as much here, because then you can just hop in the ATV and drive on the roads. This kitchen, I actually love it. For a cabin, go stand in the kitchen, Gare. Let's see what you look like. Gary's going to model the kitchen.
Knowing I would never be here as a cook, so I can be here as a tour guide.
But I feel like for lake life, it doesn't matter that much. Nobody really...
It doesn't.
Popping a pizza in the oven and... Yep. So you got your fridge. You could have a bigger fridge here too. There's still room. You could put a bigger one in if you needed to. Microwave, lots of cabinet space. I like those, the hardware. You got some lake border up there, fall leaves. And then you've got washer and dryer. You don't have that everywhere in the area when it comes to vacation properties, but washer and dryer here is nice. And a full bathroom.
We like to keep things kind of simple. We don't want to spend all our time in our vacation cottage cleaning and vacuuming and everything. So you'll notice the carpet is more of a Berber, light or easy to maintain. We live in sand country, so having a Roomba robot, if you happen to have one of those, they work great around here.
Yep.
And you can keep it really clean very easily.
Yeah. It is, outside, I think we can see it too. The soil's super sandy. It means that you mow a little bit in the beginning of the season, but then by the time you get to July when it's hot, there's not even that much mowing to do. So this is bedroom downstairs on the main level. If you wanted to, I think you could fit a king in here. Be a little tight, but for sure a queen comfortably. Got a closet in here for storage. Window to the outside. Nice, there's the carpet that Gary was sharing about. Easy to keep clean. And then more bedrooms upstairs. There is a neat little area you can overlook down into the living room up here. I love this. If there were kids living here, for sure, they'd just stand up here and throw toys down. So my kids used to do when they were little. And 2 really good-sized bedrooms up here. So, 3 bedrooms total. More closet space for blankets, pillows. You could put bunk beds, make it into a bunk room if you wanted to, and there's vaulted ceilings too. Gary, these owners, do they winterize it in the winter?
They do not.
They've used it year-round?
You can. They just turn the heat down, of course, to keep bills affordable. But anymore, the area is a full-time 4-season area now. Yeah. Thanks to all the UTVing, again, snowmobiling, things like that. So.
There's a lot to do in the wintertime. Here's the controls for the electric baseboard heat in all the rooms. It really is a good-sized home. It's in great condition. And there's a lot of space, living space. If you're not going to be outside, you can be inside and have the living room and then your little card room / dining room. And outside in the yard, you could have a fire pit.
It also has a slightly larger lot than most of them in here. Where I live, it's a ½ acre. This one is 3/4 because it's on a bit of a turn, kind of as the road angle, so the lot's a little bit bigger.
Yep.
So a little bit more privacy.
Great. Let's go take a look at the garage and let's see the inside. Not every vacation property up here has garage space, so this is really nice to have.
Garage is really nice to have if you can get the door open. There we go. Sorry.
There's no pressure like somebody watching you try and open a door. There's a lot of space in here. So, you've got a 2-car garage, but it's got extra depth as well. So if you've got a lawnmower, Oh yeah, bikes, hammock. If you wanted to, you could insulate and drywall this, put a heater out here, and you could turn it into, I don't know, I've seen people do a bar area and game room area. It's really nice.
It's Wisconsin and it's recreational area, so a bar is almost a state requirement.
Gotta have it. You got a little with the TV so you can watch the Packer games.
Yep, we got it. Yep,
Yep.
First one start tonight. Yep.
One of the things we're talking about, you cannot short-term rent in Castle Rock Estates.
That is correct.
So if you're going to buy it, it's not like an investment property. It's something that you cannot short-term rent. You've got to use yourself or just use for family. But it is a beautiful property at a really good price in a really neat subdivision that has access to a pond. And it's really, I mean, a stone's throw from Castle Rock Lake, less than a mile to the nearest boat launch.
That is correct.
Yep. We're over at the Castle Rock Estates HOA area. It really is neat. They've got this little grilling area, a section where you can serve food, a pavilion, and they've also got this really nice play set here for kids, just off of the sandy beach as well. And then this gorgeous sandy beach area. There's a raft you can swim and play on. Volleyball net and courts. A couple paths and benches that you can sit on. So just by owning a home here in Castle Rock Estates, you have access to all of this. If you own here, you do have access to a mailbox if you'd like. And one of the things that I love is they also do these drive-in movie nights by the pond. It's a nice little community as well. Is a wide variety of the type of homes in Castle Rock Estates. I mean, you have some that do look just like a home that you would find sitting in a town in a subdivision, but you also have homes that are cabins, smaller log homes. There is a wide diversity. There's also a lot of lots that have not been developed yet, which is great because it keeps it all private. It feels like it's wooded, and it's a nice little subdivision. One of the nice things about this area is there's a lot of places for boat storage. There are multiple county parks, lots of trails. I mean, there's a ton to do even outside of your property. That's the reason that people come to this area, especially when you're living in Chicago or Madison, Milwaukee. It's less than a 3-hour drive to get up here. Come up on a Friday afternoon, enjoy it all weekend, and then head home. Yeah.
We appreciate you taking a look at our property, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out with anybody at Castle Rock Realty. Love to help you.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.